Are you truly visualizing your perfect reality? Are you truly able to visualize every detail of your perfect reality that you want to create? Let's say you want to manifest $1 million, but you can only see having $1 million in your hand. You cannot visualize exactly how you are going to get it. See, it all starts with an idea. You need to picture yourself with your own two hands making that $1 million. How do you do it? Maybe you believe that you can only make money through social media. Maybe you believe that you can only make money through a successful business. Great, you have the basics down. Now let's get more detailed, shall we? Let's say you believe that you can make some really good money in a flower business. You start an online business selling flowers, selling bouquets, selling all kinds of different designs, but it's not really taking off. You need advertisements. How are you going to get those advertisements? Now you're getting more and more detailed. Let's say you go to social media and you start advertising your own business through a social media account. Get some followers, gets a good amount of customers, and you keep going with it. Do you believe that it's making you that money? Or are you being skeptical and thinking, I should have one foot out the door just in case it fails? Now, the you that believes that it is working, that it is successful, and you are running a successful business will manifest that successful business. The you that has one foot out the door already walked out and already accepted that the business had failed. You just manifested two different realities. See, there are an infinite number of realities, an infinite number of universes. There's a you right now with that $1 million. There's a you right now that could be homeless. There's a you right now that could be in the exact same situation that you're in right now, maybe with just a couple differences. It's up to you to determine exactly what version of yourself you want to be. Do you want to be the you that has that $1 million? Do you want to be the you that has that dream car? Or even that successful business that we had just talked about? See, you could even start off on social media and start spreading your knowledge in a certain subject, then creating a brand out of that. Congratulations, you just manifested success through social media. But you have to truly believe that you are successful in whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. If you believe, man, I can't make more than $100,000 doing this, you will never even make that $100,000 because you are already putting that limiter on yourself. Your mind has no limits. So why should you put a limiter on it? See, the human mind is a powerful, powerful tool. It has shaped our reality to the world as we know it. The buildings that we see on a daily basis weren't crafted overnight. No, they were thought of. They were an idea. The world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, it didn't just pop in from one day to the next. Somebody had an idea, they had ambition, and they knew it was going to succeed. And before you knew it, they had the world's tallest building. You can have the world's greatest flower business, the world's greatest podcast, the world's greatest social media platform. Let's say you want to be a vlogger, but you feel as though there isn't enough going on in your life to have a successful blog. Well, you can always review everything that already is in your life. There is always a way. There is always a way to make that money that you desperately want. Maybe even not desperately. You already accepted that it is yours. You already accept that you have that money in the bag. that you open your wallet to see that Amex Black card, that $1 million check. You go to a store and you see something you want and you get it because you know it's not a problem. You want to spoil your significant other. You can because you know you have the funds to do so. Because you manifested that reality. Because you became the version of yourself that had everything that you ever wanted. So why not start now? It's never too late to start manifesting. You are manifesting every single day. You're manifesting right now. You manifested this podcast that you are currently listening to. See, some people call it being delusional. And maybe, you know what? You are being delusional. But that is how you get your dream life. See, everybody in the world wants to put others down one way or another. But you're not like everybody else. You are different. You are starting your dream life and you are truly believing that you are living that perfect reality that you want. You're not going to sit around and just hate on the next person. No, you're not going to allow any negativity to take over your life because everything in your world is positive and everything in your world is exactly how you want it. You are creating your dream reality. Even the people in your world are going to change. Some people might leave. Some people might stay. You might even find that you don't actually like some of the people that you're even around. Once you flip that mentality from I want to I have, everything falls into place. And once you start believing that you do have, you will start to drive for it. You will start to do something to actually make it happen in your reality. And you'll find that it's a lot easier than everybody else says. Oh, you have to be so smart to have the capabilities of making this type of money. You have to go to college to make this type of money. No, you don't. You don't need anything but your mind and the resources around you to make all the money you want. Tons and tons of stories of people who have made it. Didn't go to college. They didn't have loans of hundreds of thousands of dollars. No. They just went for it. When people said that they couldn't, they still did it. Maybe you feel like you need to do things a certain way to make things happen. Great. There are tons and tons of YouTube tutorials on how to do that. You just have to not be afraid. Don't fear your mind. Otherwise, you are just adding more limiters to it. I used to believe that comparison was a thief of joy, when in reality, it's fear. See, I don't compare myself to anybody else because they're insignificant to me. I compare myself to who I was yesterday, to who I was last year. If I'm not better than who I was last year, I didn't do enough. That's who you should be comparing yourself to. Nobody else is significant but you. You are the ruler of your reality. You are the king, the millionaire, the true God of your reality. So why compare to others? Compare to who you were yesterday. Compare to who you might be tomorrow. Who do you want to be tomorrow? The person who started, or the person that just went by just like yesterday? What might make you happier? That is all the time we have here today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. This is 1111. I'm your host, Bobby, here to teach you about all things manifestation. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. Take care.